Regular corn dogs ain't got nothing on these.
These pickle corn dogs were made famous by Disney parks, where they served them with a peanut butter dipping sauce. To make them at home, mix a cornmeal batter and cut the ends off of whole dill pickles. Once the ends are cut a slit down the pickle and use a knife to hollow out the insides. Cut hot dogs to fit and stuff the pickles with the hot dogs. Skewer the hot dogs with 6-inch skewers and secure everything with a toothpick. After I dipped the first one, I found it was easier to use 2 toothpicks to hold it together. Dip the pickle dogs in flour, then dip in the batter. Then coat in panko and deep fry until golden and crisp. They're super thick but so crunchy and delicious. Just be sure to remove the toothpicks before eating.
Fair foods. One of my favorites involves fried chicken, but not like you would think.
First, mix together 1 cup of Bisquick, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then slice 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts and start stacking them onto your skewers. They don't need to look perfect, y'all. Then take your skewers and coat them really well in the dry mix. Pour 2 cups of buttermilk into a large glass for easy dunking and dip your skewer in until it's nice and soaked. Then bring it back to your dry mix for its last round of breading. Heat up some oil in a large pot, then start frying your chicken skewers until they're a crispy, flaky, golden brown, turning them as necessary. Remove, set them on a cooling rack, and oh my gosh, y'all. Look how delicious and perfectly deep fried these chicken on a sticks are.
Deep fried Oreos aren't just for the fair.
Making fried Oreos at home is so easy, you'll wonder why you only ever order them at the fair. Just mix 1.5 cups of pancake mix, 1 cup of milk, and 1 egg. Stick a fork in the cream of the Oreo to easily dip in the batter, then fry at 375 degrees until the batter puffs up and is nice and golden brown. Dust with powdered sugar and try not to eat the whole package of Oreos.
This is the only way you should be battering to fry.
When you're battering up anything that's soaked in something wet before being dredged in dry ingredients, use the wet hand, dry hand method. One hand brings the wet ingredients to the dry dredge and the other hand coats. This prevents batter from getting caked onto your fingers so you can enjoy a less messy, crispy treat.
If this isn't a perfect bite, I don't know what is.
Okay, All Recipes, I see you, but have you tried it with fried pickles?
So, our friends at All Recipes created this viral video where they made tater tot sliders, and I personally think it's genius. This version uses fried pickles in place of tater tots as the bun for mini slider bites. After frying pickles, make small burger patties by flattening out 1/2 pound of ground beef, seasoning it, and cutting it into small pieces. Cook them in a skillet for about 2 minutes and load them with cheese and your favorite burger condiments. Tailgating season is around the corner, and let me just say, tater tots were good and all, but these?
Y'all like fried chicken? Let's make some.
Soak skin-on chicken pieces in salt, pepper, and buttermilk for 2 hours or up to overnight. Everyone's recipe for fried chicken is different, but I like mixing self-rising flour with paprika, salt, and pepper, putting it in a double-lined paper bag with the chicken, and shaking it like a Polaroid picture. Fry in batches in 330-degree peanut oil, covered for 8 minutes, then uncovered for 8 more. Don't put too many pieces in at once or it won't cook evenly. Now tell me this isn't the best fried chicken you've ever had.
This is how you make a real fried green tomato.
Go to your garden and pick one, or if your thumb's not green, buying it's fine too. Slice a 1/3 inch thick. Crack an egg and whisk it with a 1/2 cup buttermilk. Mix a 1/4 cup each plain cornmeal and flour in a bowl with salt and pepper. Then add a 1/4 cup of flour to a bowl by itself. Make 1 hand dry and 1 wet and dredge in flour, egg, then cornmeal. Or do it all with both hands and get messy if you like. Fry them in canola oil, turning once. It'll take about 3 minutes total to get golden and crisp. Then sprinkle it with salt.
Don't mind if I do. Did you know you could deep fry deviled eggs?
Fill a pot with water and add in baking soda, of course. The baking soda helps make the eggs easier to peel. Boil them for 12 minutes, then chill in ice water and peel. Cut the eggs in half and make your filling any way you like it. I made mine super simple with mayo, mustard, relish, salt, and pepper, but you can put in whatever you like. Batter the egg whites in flour, egg, and panko and fry until golden and crisp. It took me about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Fill with filling and enjoy the crunchy deliciousness. It's deep fried spooky season and I'm frying candy corn. Chop candy corn until it looks like this. You'll need about 1/2 cup. Stir it with 2 cups of Bisquick, an egg, 1/2 cup of buttermilk, and 1/2 cup of cornflakes. Scoop and deep fry until they're crispy and golden. It takes about 1 minute. They look kind of like hush puppies. Take them out and sprinkle them with powdered sugar and top with more candy corn. And in case you're wondering, there's baking soda in the Bisquick, so nobody panic.
Stop slicing your okra to fry it. Instead, smash it.
Mix 3 parts plain cornmeal to 1 part all-purpose flour. Season with your favorite blends. I love Creole seasoning. Smash whole okra pods with a mallet or a hammer, then soak in seasoned buttermilk. Batter and fry at 375 degrees until golden and crisp. You'll never go back to sliced okra again.
You will not believe the shortcut for these fried apple pies.
Buy or make your own apple pie filling. Then the secret, tortillas. Fill 6-inch flour tortillas with 2 tablespoons of apple pie filling. Use a beaten egg to moisten the edges of the tortilla with your finger, then press to seal. Fry in 350-degree vegetable oil until golden and crisp, about 1 to 2 minutes per side. Let them drain on wire racks and watch them disappear.